Hi guys. So, Falcon 9 exploded. This is not the Falcon 9 story I wanted to talk about. I was hoping to see the launch. Clearly that ain't happening. So yeah, around 9 o'clock yesterday morning, they were getting ready to perform the static fire ahead of the launch that was supposed to happen tomorrow morning around 3 a.m. Anyway, they're getting ready to perform the static fire test around 9 o'clock, and around 9:07 a.m., around the T-3 point in the countdown, T-3 minutes, the rocket exploded. Why? We don't know yet. SpaceX is obviously doing an investigation. Looking at the video, it started towards the top of the rocket. Elon Musk tweeted it was the upper stage oxygen tank, which is the same thing that failed on CRS-7. So that might be a coincidence, might not. But yeah, to me it looked like an overpressure event in the upper stage. Fuel and everything rained down, obviously caught fire. And the first stage, you're surrounded by burning hot liquid oxygen and kerosene. It's not designed for that. It just blew up as a result of that. Or T-3 minutes is around the same time the flight termination system arms, so that may have gone off after the initial event. Also, the first stage could have just ignited from the hell around it. I mean, it's burning kerosene. It's not a chilly day, even by Florida standards. My bet is overpressure event starting in the upper stage oxygen tank. What caused that overpressure event? Anyone's guess. CRS-7 was also an overpressure event in the same tank. That was caused by a strut failing and releasing one of the composite overwrap pressure vessels filled with pressurized helium gas. After CRS-7, SpaceX went through their entire fleet, making sure what happened there would not happen again. My guess is something else happened to cause the overpressure event. Now, I don't know it was an overpressure event. Again, that's just an opinion. All I know is it went up in flames yesterday, and I won't get to see the launch tomorrow. Now, what does this mean for SpaceX in the future? That's another big question. Let's start off with their customers. Atmos 6 satellite was lost. It's gone. That should be covered by insurance. Yes, there's apparently rocket insurance. That's the thing. But this is now 2 rocket failures for SpaceX, so that might shake up potential buyers. SES, the company who has launched multiple satellites on SpaceX, the most recent one being SES-9, they do not have any doubts about flying on a reused booster. They have shown incredible confidence in SpaceX in the past, and that looks like that will continue even in the wake of this event. There is still the Dragon cargo missions. I do not expect that contract to be compromised. People have shown incredible confidence in SpaceX in the past. I do not expect that to change. Now, launches going forward. The launch pad was noticeably damaged. Their other launch pad on the East Coast, former Space Shuttle Launch Pad 39A, that could potentially be readied in time for another launch, but that's still not quite ready, so they can either focus their efforts on rebuilding Pad 40 or readying 39A. We'll have to see where things go. Even with a fully repaired and operational launch pad, I would expect Falcon 9 to be grounded for some period of time while they investigate what happened. What they find in the next few days will be critical, because they have a few launches coming up out of the West Coast in about 2 weeks. So if their initial findings point to a problem with the rocket, they may ground the entire Falcon 9 fleet until that problem is resolved. So if it was a problem with the launch pad or something of that nature, that won't necessarily ground the Falcon 9 fleet. Either way, there won't be any launches of a Falcon 9 from the East Coast in the near future because the pad is most obviously damaged. It was on fire and melting. Sorry, not melting. Fire doesn't melt steel beams. It weakened it, and you could noticeably see bending in the structure. The pad is damaged. I do not expect any Falcon 9 launches in the near future. Any from the East Coast, at least. I'm still disappointed because I wanted to see another Falcon 9 launch. My plans for this weekend were to go see this launch with the Student Rocket Society. Sadly, the rocket kind of blew up. So, until next time, I have another idea for a video coming up in the near future, a Science of Rockets video. So that should be coming up in the near future. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible in response to yesterday's event. Expect that other video from the Science of Rockets in the next few days. I'll probably be working on that after I post this video. So yeah, if you want to learn more about the science of rockets, go check out my videos. Go check out those videos on this channel. Learn more about me, watch these rocket vlogs. So yeah, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.